See what's going on with my people. Yeah, I lost my connection on the other channel. But we'll probably go back live over there later on. I'm on a tight schedule right now. So I had to come check in with my people. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because everybody know the party don't start till my chat check in. Big salute, chat. My question for y'all today is, can y'all help me out? Will Black Americans ever learn the importance of resource access?
What is your YouTube name?
It is at G.P.T.
What are you talking about?
Well, events in the world, Burkina Faso, business. We talk about many things.
Are you traveling or you stay here?
Well, I stay in Burkina.
You stay in Burkina?
Because I'm into business. I'm into agriculture, and we just started a jewelry company.
Talking about what?
I talk about agriculture because I'm into the agriculture business.
Okay.
And also into jewelry. Jewelry? Yes, into the jewelry business.
Nice.
Yes.
You make them yourself?
Well, me and I have partners. Like I get the idea and the vision, and I get the artist.
Okay, you make the design.
Yes.
And then you give it to the jeweler to make it.
Yes. So we partner together. We put our minds together.
Are you working with a particular one now, right now?
Well, I have two jewelers that I'm working with. This is one guy. He's at CI. This is my main guy. So I'm gonna give y'all his card. So if y'all ever interested, and we're doing the gemstone jewelry also.
Okay.
So if y'all ever interested, he's a good guy, and he's at CI place. And my other jeweler, he's on this street, but I don't have any of his business cards at the moment. But I partner with those two guys.
Okay. So this is your business partner's card?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is James.
Jeremy. James?
Yes.
Okay. So when you said that you work also on the agriculture, do you do the agriculture yourself or you mean what kind of agriculture?
Well, I started myself, but me and my other partner, we have fish farms, and we have trading jobs for it's the women organization. They do shea butter. I forget the exact name, but we have partnered with ladies that do shea butter for the country.
Yeah.
And we have created jobs for them. So shea butter will be a part of agriculture also, but they're helping us with the fish, and we are waiting for some good prices on chickens.
On what?
Chicken.
Chicken. Yes.
Yes. So we want to do many things. We want to do trying to do many.
I'm also on agriculture. agriculture. You say you work with fish and so?
Yes.
I also interested in fish. Somebody who can somebody who knows how to work with fish, how to put the pond, and like I just started and I already have the hole and everything, but I don't have fish yet, and also I don't have workers to work there. Somebody who have a knowledge on what the quality of the material.
Yes.
So I'm looking for somebody who have knowledge on it that can help me. So if you are interested,
Yes. I could give you my partner. Because like I say, by you being a mandela, it would be good to work with the ladies.
yeah.
And they have many things also. I can give you his phone number. And your partner James told me to reach out. And I'm gonna give you his number.
Hold on, y'all.
Well, for me, I'm looking for somebody who's really a professional because it's a very big place. I have like 30 hectares, not acres.
No, you should do that.
And it's a really big place. It's like from here to the back.
Okay.
But I can't find somebody here who is a real professional. They're all trying, they say they have to learn, but it's not really professional.
You are right. It's because people are still learning. Well, I can't help people's work, but a professional, our professional guy, some Nigerian guys took him away from us. Because they have a big man.
Yeah, they have big also.
Yeah, because it's a Nigerian guy here that's doing a big project.
Yeah.
So he took our professional guy from us.
Yeah.
Because he was offering more money.
Yeah, it's really difficult to find a really good professional. So this is what?
Well, one thing I can say, you can kind of learn the basics on your own. I
have the basic knowledge on my own, but I'm also a woman, and it's also hot.
Yes, you're right.
It's really difficult for me.
You're right.
Really difficult. I can handle it by myself.
Now professional, that's going to be a little difficult, but I can help you talk to them. Yes, and they're women. I'm going to give you my guy, Shep.
I'm a fan.
I'm going to give you his number.
Ok, c'est Dosso, D-O-S-S.
Hold on, y'all. Here I come.
Yeah, D-O-S-S-O. Lamata. L-A-M-A. Yeah. 6 janvier.
Vous avez dit quoi ici?
Voilà, 75, 75. Comment? Oh, elle est née à Abidjan. Abidjan, yeah.
Shepherd Drago.
Mon pays de naissance, comment on est d'accord du oui. On a 2 enfants. Non, moi j'ai 2 enfants à la maison. Elle a aussi un âge de moi. Voilà. Noah, Nyenyen. Le premier c'est Lionel Nyenyen. Lionel. Yeah, Lionel Nyenyen. Lionel Isaac Nyenyen. 5 avril de 2008.
Oh,
Noah,
some help. And he would like to work with the ladies and that James refer you to me. And that's my part.
5 avril
You can put your name and your phone number.
5 avril 2013. Ils sont tous de 5 avril, 5 avril. Ok. Dois le repasser encore ou laisser finir comme ça? Je peux faire le reste. Finaliser. D'accord. Donc j'attends la finalisation. Ça sera dans cette semaine. La finalisation sera dans cette semaine. D'accord. D'accord. Merci. Mais quand on a ton numéro, je disais que j'allais prendre ça. Pourquoi c'est le patron qui m'appelle comme ça? Voilà. Ok.
That's my American.
Merci.
I know my handwriting like chicken scratch.
Oh, okay, I can read it. That's fine. Nice to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Sita.
Sita, Madam Sita. And Monsieur
Isaka.
Isaka. Madam Sita, Monsieur Isaka.
Yes.
Well, not so pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yes. And hopefully we can be progress together.
Yes.
Yes. Any knowledge I have, I'm willing to share.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, we here networking, y'all. Ramuka, big salute, Ramuka. Nah, we got that backyard boogie. Driver logistics. Go get your profile pic. Yeah, network is the best work. Yeah, we networking, y'all. Network is the best word. Big salute everybody tuning in, tapping in. Here I come, chat. Big salute, chat. Get a little breakfast in us. Get a little breakfast in us. Yeah, I'm on a tight schedule, y'all. We was live on my other channel. But I gotta get ready to go meet my jeweler in a minute. Big salute to the chat. But that's my question today. What up, Gangsta Ghost? Big salute to your family. Will Black Americans ever learn the importance of resource access? Oh, he put mayonnaise on it. Oh yeah, I might go take me a probiotic. The mayonnaise go good on these though. What that mean? Gangster chopper, what that mean? Un-American choppers up devil. Nah, we don't do nothing with the devil around here. Yeah, the devil get no love around here. That's our number one opposition. Is that devil. Yeah, that's our number one opposition. Yeah, big salute to the chat though. Talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. If you was just live with me on the other channel, please forgive me. We lost connection. I wanted to come back and do a round two, but I'm on a tight schedule right now. So big salute to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in. Feel free to come interact and engage. I want to know, will Black Americans ever learn the importance of resource access? Because one thing I know about Black America, they can't begin to build nothing without access to resources. And I hear a lot of Black Americans say, oh, America got all the resources. Yeah, the American government, but Black folk don't got no access to those resources. I live in Burkina Faso, West Africa, the front line of the righteous revolution. Where you live in, gangster? You know, real gangsters rep their hood, rep their set, rep their clique, throw their flags up. Are you just an internet gangster? Come on, gangster. Well, the real gangsters I know when people come to this internet, everybody want to be gangster. And I don't know no gangsters in Chicago that say dude. So you must be one of them Caucasian gangsters. Are you one of those biker guys? Okay. Ramu Kaka. Ramu. Big salute, Ramu. What up, Linda? Hey, Linda. Salute to you, Linda. Go get you a pretty lady gorilla profile pic for me. Yeah, get a lady gorilla. Linda. Or whatever you choose, just have a profile pic. Salute, Ramu. Hey, sir, where you from? I'm into agriculture, and I have my own jewelry company. Yes, the Armor of God Jewelry Company, where we customize in the finest of heirloom jewelry, and we specialize in the rawest of gemstones. What's up, Ramu? Talk to me, Ramu. What's your question? Hey, Ramu, that don't make no sense. Because I like these glasses. And they were a little, yeah, they was about $5. Yeah, I like it. They look good on me. You don't think so? You don't think so? Oh man, gangsters don't call another man honey. Come on, all my foreign brothers and sisters, y'all gotta get y'all Google Translate together. Yeah, thank y'all for interacting and engaging. Nah, this is not the Rainbow Gangster channel. Nah, this ain't that. Yeah, this ain't that. See, I gotta call you 999. Yeah, I can't even call you gangster no more. Matter of fact, let me get my subscribers in here. Let me make sure people subscribe before they come in here talking. See if we can chop down the chat a little bit. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Where my black Americans at? Still asleep, they getting ready for work. Yeah, about time to hit that plantation. Yeah, I don't miss them days. Yes, I know people getting ready for work. Either people getting ready for work or people asleep. Big salute too much. Yeah, hey, gotta get that clock. Hey, ride that clock, boy, ride that clock. Hey, like I used to say, boy, gotta get that clock, ride that horse. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, nothing like getting them overtime hours. It's crazy how they fool us talking about when you work on holidays, you get time and a half. Boy, they know they be having some schemes set up for us when it come to that work, boy, don't it? Yeah, you work during the holidays, you get time and a half. Yeah, but yeah, when I used to hit that plantation, boy, that was my thing. Ride that clock, wear that clock out. Look, make the manager tell you, hey, y'all make sure y'all clock out. Look, I used to remember them days when you could forget, when you would not clock out and still get that extra time on your paycheck. But then you know they always catch on. Like, hold on, you forgot to clock out. Look, they even start telling us, look, you gonna get fired or suspended. Yeah, got to get them 10 to 12 hours, got to get them. See, so you getting that overtime then, because you know it's usually 6 to 7 hours. So you getting them 12 hours, yeah, you getting them overtime hours, yep. How much you get paid for overtime? I think I used to get like, I think I was up to like $5 at my restaurant job. So yeah, they be looking for me to clock out. I think I went from 150. I worked my way all the way up to $5 on overtime. Yep. Oh, and make sure when y'all go get these jobs now, make sure you go for the management positions and don't just be a regular worker. You know, you gotta leave a regular worker. Oh, it's tax-free now. It is tax-free, ain't it? Time and a half. Yep. You right. Trump did just say, yeah, tax-free overtime. Oh yeah, so yeah, get that. Yeah, overtime is where you get that play money. Yeah, overtime is where you get that play money. Yep. Yep. That used to be my thing too, getting all the overtime you can get, boy. So now it's time and a half. That's even better. Yeah, time and a half on overtime. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, that's even better. Well, in a little bit after we get off this live, I gotta go meet with my jeweler and give him his advance, and hopefully I gotta track this package to see exactly where it's at. It should be on this side of the world by now, so he can get to dressing up them stones. And I'll let my young boys today, where they be pulling the stones out the ground. I didn't have to buy them, but I offered them some money, and they gave me some big stones, green and blue. They still got dirt and mud on them, so I'm gonna take them to the house, clean them up, and I may come back and do a live later and show y'all what they looking like. So the move today, just pretty much, I gotta go drop it, then cashed out on the jewelry company. Got some tools coming. I still need one more tool. So I'm gonna be begging y'all to help me with that in a minute. And that's the tumbler polisher for the baby stones, especially all them stones we got in Liberia. Oh yeah, I'll come back later after I take them to the house and wash them off, get the mud and dirt off of them. I'll bring them to the internet too much. Yeah, we'll bring them to the internet. Yeah, so my schedule pretty tight today. Well, it ain't tight, but I should be at the jeweler now. But I'm gonna give it about 11, 12 o'clock. And I just met a young lady and her partner. They into agriculture also. She's looking for somebody that's an expert in fish farming. I told her I'm not an expert, but I can help her, with some ladies that'll work. And by her being a lady, I think it'll be more comfortable for her to work with the organization. So I gave her my number and I gave her my partner number. Yep. So we'll see. But yeah, too much. I got you. I'll bring them to this internet. But I want to know, will Black Americans ever learn the importance of resource access? I think our Black American people, they starting to learn. But what the Black Americans got to understand, you can't build no nation without access to resources. And America got resources. America does. It's just all about who done claimed them already. Yep. So big salute, chat, man. Y'all talk to me, chat. What's the word today? Did y'all watch the Victory Day? eBay done met with Putin. They talking development. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. See, Black America gonna have to keep up. Yeah, they're gonna have to keep up. Yeah, we get it out the mud, they get it out the market. Well, get it out the mud seems to be more valuable than getting it out the market. Yeah, one thing I can say. So yeah, we not the same. If you get it out the market, yeah, we ain't the same. Yeah, you don't hold as much value as getting it out the mud.
Par exemple, quand tu faisais une maison de capital, tu comprends? Moi, je dis avec 17 ans, je veux 5 capital.
Yep.
Exemple. Mais écoute, ça va dans mon cas.
And one thing I know for sure, that stock market, see, that's another thing too. Those companies in the stock market, they got access to resources. So if you are into stocks, you just gambling for crumbs. Yeah, you don't own none of them companies in the stock market. See, that's where you know you got some real value. If you own a company and it's in the stock market, that's where the real value at. Now, see, if you in the stock market trying to make some crumbs off of what a company is doing, the ups and downs of a company, you just basically trying to get in on some crumbs. So yeah, we not the same. See, my company, when we level up, it's gonna be one of those companies people are gonna want to invest in on the stock market. Yeah, we can hold weight on the stock market. Yep. See, that come with financial literacy, which a lot of Black Americans don't have. Yeah, we don't want no stock market crumbs. See, what you want to do, you want to own, you want to be one of the owners or investors in one of those businesses in the stock market. That's where the real money at. Not trying to make some loose change off of how good they done did or how bad they done did. You trying to make some loose change. Yeah, this is not the loose change channel. So that come with having financial literacy. A lot of people don't have financial literacy. So getting it out the mud means that it holds more weight than getting it out the stock market. Because whatever I'm getting out the mud and my business is on the stock market, whatever I'm getting out the mud, you trying to get the loose change off of it. Yep. So I'm learning more and more about financial literacy, which is nothing wrong with the stock market, especially if you have no access to resources. That's like just one of the few options you have. Yeah. That's just one of the few options you have. Stock market. But see, when you have access to resources, the stock market can crash. And then by you having access to resources, you can create a whole new stock market. Yep, because you got access to a resource. Yep. So stock market is cool for the people that's learning financial literacy. It's cool. Like for instance, Tesla. Who owns Tesla? Who owns Apple? Those are the people making the real money. Especially if you put your money on their company, they're making more money. You just want to make some loose change off of whatever they making for that quarter. Yeah, like I say, this ain't the loose change channel. Cocky D. Big salute, Cocky D. I'm just ranting. Ranting about the stock market. Because I seen somebody say they get it out the mud, we get it out the stock market. Because they don't got no financial literacy. They don't got no access to resources. So they don't know no better. But they'll learn. The more they watch me, they'll learn. Because I know the stock market is just one of the few options people have in America to make them some money, make them some loose change. But what people got to understand is the real money is being a part of those companies that people are putting their money into their stocks. Or you want to create you a company that's worth being on the stock market. So people can invest their loose change into your company. Because I think a stock is like you hold weight into that company. But you can only buy a certain amount of stocks. But the people that's making the real money are the people that created those companies. So in my mind, I want to be like them. I don't want to be, oh, let me just buy a couple stocks. Nah, I want to be the owner of that company and people pay me for stocks. Yep. So that's part of understanding financial literacy. Create you a company or a brand that you could have in the stock market and let people buy into your stocks. That also raises your value. I understand too much, but that's where understanding financial literacy come in too much. How can you not agree with that? And that's facts. So you'd rather be a crumb snatcher than being the owner of Apple, being the owner of Tesla? So you think catching they crumbs off the stocks is more valuable than being the owner of that country too much? Owner of that company too much? Am I understanding you correctly? What don't you agree with? How can you not agree with that? How can you not agree with leveling up? I never said that stock is a bad place. It's where do you place yourself in the stock market? Stocks are a good place. It's all about, do you want to be an owner? Or do you want to be a little partner? I'd rather be an owner than a little partner. The owner's the ones making the money. Prime example, Elon Musk. You can invest in Tesla, but the money you invest in Tesla, you know what Elon Musk doing with that? The money you invest into the stock in Tesla, the flip that Elon Musk is making off that, do you know what he's doing with that? Putting it into SpaceX, putting it into building tunnels under California. Yeah, so I'd rather be an owner. Yeah. Bonsoir, bonsoir. You too, blessings. Hopefully see y'all soon. You too, blessings. Yeah, too much. Yeah, like sports gambling. Do you just want to be a gambler? So, or do you want to,
No, I'm not going to wait in the
or would you prefer to be an owner of the team? But being an owner is where it's at. What you mean being an owner is a lot? See? That's that. Well, everybody's not built to be an owner. You right too much. Everybody's not built to be a boss. Some people are built to be, just crumb snatchers. Yeah, you right. So you right too much. You right. Everybody don't got the boss mind state. You right. You definitely right about that too much. Everybody can't handle being a boss. You right. I agree with you on that. You right. Easier to invest and keep your options open. Yeah. That's from people that don't really got it like that. If you investor, you basically like a small partner. When you buy stocks into a company, you are a little piece to the pie. You just collecting crumbs though. See, I never been a crumb snatcher. Yeah, I don't want a little piece of the pie. I want to be a major piece of the pie. So that's why I can understand too much. I can understand where you coming from. Nah, too much. You were never owner of a big company, a multi-million-dollar company. No, stop the cap too much. Don't even start that. Yeah, don't. We talking about multi-billion-dollar companies in the stock market. You can't compare yourself to them. Yeah, you can't compare yourself to that. I can't even compare myself to that yet. Key word, yet. But I'm raising the bar for myself. God willing, my jewelry company will be one of those companies in the stock market because our value will be up because we got access to resources. See, those companies that you invest in the stock market, they have access to resources. That's why their value is so high, where people can invest. Yep. Africa is a great place to create a new business. Yes, Kalki D. And not only that, you got access to resources. So that adds value to your business because you don't have no middleman. Just like the big mining company from Canada. They in the stock market. That they just had their CEOs in jail in Mali. They in the stock market. Because that mining company has access to resources. See, that comes with financial literacy. None of my Black American family can comprehend that having access to resources raises your value. That's a part of being financially literate. When you can understand the importance of the access to resources, then your financial literacy is going up. Nah, too much. You mentioning kids, that's an excuse. Excuses build monuments of nothing and bridges to nowhere. Yeah, in America, yeah, they gonna tax your business for everything. Yeah, they gonna woo-wee. You know, America love them taxes, boy. Even though in Africa, you will get taxed too, but not like in America, boy. You can have a business, right? And not even make no money, but they gonna want some money from you at the end of the year. Yep. At least in Africa, new businesses, when you gotta pay taxes, they work with you. Well, how much money did you make? Oh, well, if you didn't make this much, just pay this much. In America, they don't care. Just like my business I had registered before I came to Africa, we ain't make not a dollar, right? That they can track. But at the end of that year, shit, they want all kind of tax money. So, yeah, America, they mean with them taxes. That's why I say too much. Yeah, being an owner, it ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't built to be a boss. Yeah, everybody ain't built to be a boss. Yeah, you can't use kids. That's an excuse. I don't believe in excuses. Like I say, excuses. Oh, I got kids, I got a family, I got commitments. That's an excuse to me. Yeah, when it comes to bossing up, you ain't got time for excuses. Like I say, excuses build monuments of nothing and bridges to nowhere. Yeah, but yeah, that's the bad thing about doing business in America, boy. They gonna tax you. They don't care if you made money or not. Yeah, they gonna tax you. But yeah, Calgary, Africa is definitely a great place for new businesses. You got access to resources. You can cut out the middleman. That's why those big businesses and Donald Trump and all them, that's why they trying to keep y'all out of Africa. Because this is where they get the value for their businesses for the stock market through resources. That's why Donald Trump is trying to tell y'all that by him doing the tariffs, it's gonna make them rich because America got resources. They just got to drill and dig for them, so they can add value back to the country. So a part of financial literacy too is knowing geopolitics. See, this is new to the black community. We gotta put it all together. Black Americans never had nobody teach them about geopolitics, access to resources. See, in the average black American mind, they think because the American government got access to resources, they got access to resources. The government gonna tax you for the resources. They gonna tax you to make your product, and they gonna tax you on your business. You know, that system is not made for you to progress. See, doing business in Africa with certain countries in Africa, because a lot of people like to talk about Africa as a whole, but all countries in Africa don't got the same process. We're gonna say Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is set up for your business to progress. The system not set up to kill your business. The system is set up for your business to grow. So if you make money, it won't be no problem paying the government. So they want to make sure your business is successful so they can be successful. Yep. So I hope I'm enlightening people, giving people something to think about. Because you got a lot of people into the stock market, day trading and stuff like that, but what they don't understand or what they fail to comprehend is that those businesses that they're invested in, into that 1 stock, 2 stock, 3 stock, those businesses either have access to resources or they got access to resources. Or they fighting to keep control of access to resources. Ain't no middleman. That's how they're able to let you invest in their stock. So when you hear something like Elon Musk owns 80% of Tesla, 20% of that is going towards stock. Or 10% going towards stock. And then 10 other percent is going towards other people that have put, depending on how much money that you want to invest into a country. That's why you got small time people investing in stock, maybe invest $100. And if the company do good that week, they may make $1,000. Or they may invest $500. And depending if that country stock go up, they make some money, they may make $5,000. But you don't never hear nobody that's into stocks talking about, I done made 5 million or 10 million. See, those are the people that own big stocks into the company, own big parts of the company. Like I say, I've never been a type to be a crumb snatcher. So if you just only got enough money to invest $100 into a stock, $200, that's just get by money. That's like overtime money. That's like a paycheck. See, that's part of financial literacy. And I'm learning more as I go. I'm no genius, but I do know that much. Yeah, just get by money. That's like a second job money. You know what I'm saying? You know. So stock market is good to get into, but you gotta remember too, being in the stock market is like a gamble. You taking a chance on a company. Sometimes, people want a flip every week, but sometimes you might gotta let that money sit for a month to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I never been a big gambler. I play a hand of tunk or something every now and then, but I never been a big gambler because you could lose it all in the stock market. Because you can invest in a big company, but what if that big company crash out, and you don't put $5,000 into that company. So the more money you invest, the more bigger your flip will be. It's like a gamble. It's like a gamble. You know, but one thing I learned from my OGs, you want to cut out the middleman as soon as possible. You want to have direct access to the plug. If I never learned nothing else from my OGs, is get direct access to the plug. Be a boss. Yeah, be a boss. If you could control all aspects of your company, your resources, your machines to break down the resources and make your product, your machines to make your labels for your brand, you want to have a one-stop shop. Just like a real trapper. A real trapper don't just sell dope. He sell weed, he sell pills, he sell blunts, cigarettes, at one-stop shop. A real trapper plug got it all. Everything you need. Yep. So with that being said, y'all, that's my time. That's my hour. I hope we learned something. Anybody that disagree with me, you know, leave me a comment. We could come back. We could talk about this again. But boss up. Control all aspects of your business. Control all aspects of your come up. You know, try not to be a crumb snatcher. Yeah, we're not the same. Bosses and crumb snatchers, yeah, we ain't the same. You know, the food that the bosses waste, we throw that to the crumb snatchers. Yep. So salute to everybody, man. I love y'all, man. Blessings on everybody boss up journey. Let me go tap in with my folk. All right, y'all. Love y'all, chat. Salute, chat. My chat went hard. Chat was lit. My chat was all up in there. Be it. Subscribe.